How long we have been?
Alright, so again, like, active shooter, run, hide, fight, it's a hot topic. Mark and I were talking about it, we've done this probably,
It's over 1,000 people.
yeah, this year.
Dozens of times.
We've done it all over our township, we've been in other counties, we've been all over the place, it's a hot topic. And again, it's, as we go into it, I think it's something you need to know, it's something you need to talk to your own families about, and it's something you need to incorporate in to your normal routine, unfortunately. So again, my name is Dave Phillips. Mark, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, Mark Lacey, those of you that don't know me, I'm in my 25th year of police work at Plymouth Township. I've served obviously patrol, juvenile detective, community policing unit, and the highway patrol unit. Responded to incidents in schools obviously over the 25 years, and Dave and I have done training together, and Dave kind of leads the way for our department and much in Montgomery County in the area of active shooter response. So I'm going to turn it over to Dave and jump in every now and then. If you have any questions, please feel free.
Yeah, I've been in the department I'm in my 16th year. I'm also on the SWAT team, but I was on the SWAT team until somebody jumped ship. It's one of the newest teachers sitting before us. I've been on the SWAT team for probably at least 10 years now. I'm a sniper allied leader. I do all the training for the snipers on the team. I do all the training for our department, and I got into run, hide, fight. I've gone to a lot of different training for that, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of programs out there. I took what I like out of all of them and made my own program. That's what I did. So we're going to go through it. Any questions so far about what we're going to do today?
Anybody who can't physically do a task or anything, so don't pick one?
Yeah. Everybody has a pen for the test at the end?
Anybody can't duck?
Alright, so let's start with what is an active shooter? Tell me what an active shooter is. I feel like a real teacher.
I thought you were raising your hand. You went for the glasses, though.
Who can tell me what an active shooter is? You can't be wrong, so just throw it out there. Anybody?
It's a incident where it's a live incident where there is a shooter in a facility.
In a facility, somebody shooting. Alright, what else? Give me some of the factors of it. Anybody? Oh, you guys are teachers. You know what it's like you're trying to pull. Anybody?
Crazy person.
A crazy person?
Weapon in hand.
Weapon in hand. What else? Shots fired. Alright, good stuff.
Usually.
Active shooters, individual actively engaged in killing or attempting to kill people in a confined or populated area. So you talk about, you mentioned a facility, a populated area, target-rich environment. In most cases, they use firearms. Notice we say in most cases, but not all cases. And there's no pattern or method for their selection of victims. That's the government definition. The government's never wrong, so it's got to be right. While victim selection is often random, the violent attacks are not. Believe it or not, they're meticulously planned, they're rehearsed, and they're methodically executed. Believe it or not, if you go back and you look at most of these situations, they're not just somebody went off the handle. They planned it, sometimes for years. And we'll talk about that. Again, an active shooter. When I say an active shooter, please don't think it's a firearm. When I say active shooter, it means an active threat. It could be a person with a gun, a knife. What else? Bombs, club. What else? Vehicles. Where's that popular? Europe. It's happening a lot in Europe. Knives we don't get a lot of news out of China, but they're happening a lot in China, knife attacks. There's been some in England. It can be anything. It's any random act of violence. Alright, so keep that in mind. So when I say active shooter, it's synonymous with active threat. We talk about active shooter, but so what do I look for? What do I look for? It's just off the charts. It's everywhere. Usually they're men, not always, but usually they're men. They usually act alone. There is no profile. There is no, hey, this is what we're looking for. So we're really going to focus on behavior. 8 to 12 minutes, that number fluctuates. That number fluctuates to how long these incidents last. And that's based on how they come in, 8 to 12 minutes. So that's really important. I want you to remember that. 8 to 12 minutes. We're going to come back to that a lot. Again, they can plan a long time, and most of the time they do not have an exit strategy, meaning they don't intend to survive the incident. All right, any questions on that? Let's talk about known threat versus an unknown threat. I think this is kind of important when you talk about, we're trying to look for this behavior. What's a known threat? For for you guys, what, in your experience, what would be a known threat?
Somebody that has ties to the.
Somebody has ties to school, like for example, what? Let's start with the obvious. Student, what else?
Teacher.
A teacher, coworker, faculty member, what else?
Customers.
Customers, right? Especially disgruntled ones. What else? Huh? Parents. What else?
Former employee.
Former employees.
Current employee.
Current employees, yeah.
Well, raise your hand if you said that. Wow.
Vendors. Vendors coming in. How about spouses of employees?
Just want to get a picture.
Think about that, right? What else? Anybody else? Former students. Right? Let's talk about an unknown threat. The reason I want to focus on an unknown threat, that's the most likely person you're going to identify because they interact. And we're going to go over some of the things later on, but keep that in mind. What's an unknown threat? It's the unknown. Somebody, just a random person who comes in and picks a school. Why do you pick a school?
Easy choice.
It's a large venue, a lot of people. What else?
Confined.
It's confined. It's considered a soft target, right? You have kids. You have kids, right? And generally speaking, what don't you have here? People that are armed. Yeah. You do, it's usually a problem. So, yeah, so they're considered a soft target. So an unknown threat is just a random person we don't know. So when we talk about what the incidents that lead up to the active shooter, there's 5 stages. I did not come up with this, I stole it legally. So we're going to go over all 5 of these stages because I truly believe if you know and you can identify these 5 stages, you might actually be able to intervene when an active shooter. So advanced stage. Listen, they think about it, they draw pictures, they go on web postings, they do some research. We all do it. You get mad at your coworker, you get mad at your spouse, you spout off in the car on the ride home here. So I should have said this to him. You know, we all fantasize to an extent. The issue is this person does not stop. They don't stop. It continues on, it festers, and it keeps going. Planning. Planning is the logistics, the who, what, why, where, how, beans, bullets, and mandates, we used to call it. They may write down plans, they'll talk about it with others. They may start picking a time and a location, a specific person. Believe it or not, they're usually not revenge oriented. They're usually not towards ages. Sometimes they are, but they're usually not. They could pick their weapons, their ammo. Like that's how they think of it. They actually think of this stuff and break it down into those. They actually might think about what they're going to say as they do it. Believe it or not.
This could go right up into the event. Everybody remembers Columbine. I was a detective at that time when that first hit, which was kind of the first wave of this. The 2 kids involved in that, I believe it was the day before, had their sketchbook out. Their plan was to bring down the cafeteria with the explosives that they had in there, which thankfully failed, at least that portion of it. And they were in there sketching out, and somebody said, "But what are you doing?" "Just getting ready for tomorrow." And they're sketching out, and what they were doing was sketching out the layout of the cafeteria where they were going to plant their bombs to try and bring down the cafeteria on top of all the kids at that time. So the planning took place right up until the day before the event.
Yeah, so you catch wind from somebody making a comment like that. What do you do with that information? Tell Mr. Johnson. He's got it down pat. Yeah, you want to tell somebody. All right, you want to tell somebody. Listen, don't be afraid of, well, I don't want to set them off. You're not going to set them off. It's in motion. Right? You have to confront that person. We have to ask the questions. I tell people when in this class, I tell people all the time, call us. We're very good at defending people. Well, we will ask the questions. And believe it or not, 95, 98% of the time, we say, hey, listen, man. We say, this is what you said. This is what you did, yada, yada, yada. How does it look? And they usually go, all right, I get it. And they usually calm down. But you have to approach these people. We have to find out. And you know, all the time, police will sit and talk to somebody. And in detectives, I'll interview somebody. I always write down, what do I want to know? Because I'll talk to somebody for an hour or 2. I interviewed a kid one time for 6 hours. 6 hours. And at the end of that conversation, you always want to say, did he answer the question? Did he answer the question? You want to make sure you get the answers. You know, why did you write this down? Did you say, hey, what did you mean by I'm going to shoot this place up? Well, I was just up there. Well, do you have a gun? Do you have access to a gun? Can we look? Can we check? Can I look at your computer? Did you tell this to anybody else? And if you start seeing patterns of stuff,